Good morning. We're trying this one again. A moment ago it seemed the connection was crappy. We're seeing if it's any better this time around. Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher this week is Jeff Brown, and I've got a couple of beautiful thoughts by Jeff Brown to share with you before we get started with today's meditation. Right, the first one is, there are two forms of courage in this world. One demands that we jump into action with our armor on, and the other demands that we strip ourselves bare naked and surrender. Bravery is a curious thing. This one really sets us up for our meditation today. It talks about two forms of courage. One demands that we jump into action with all of our armor on, and the other form of courage seems a complete opposite, that we strip ourselves bare naked and surrender. This reminds me of the serenity prayer that asks, please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Please give me the courage to change the things that I can. There are times when we should be taking action, and there are times where we should be surrendering. Knowing the difference between the two, well, that's quite a journey of finding the wisdom to know when to take action and when to surrender. The next thought by Jeff Brown. Hey Melanie, good morning, and Charlene, very good morning to you. He says, stop looking for answers outside yourself. You are the sculptor of your own reality. Don't hand your tools to anyone else. Again, that sets us up for the Serenity Prayer meditation today, to go inward and ask. The last one by Jeff Brown says, the only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. This is beautiful. The only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. Maggie, good morning. And it reminds me so much of Rumi, who says, you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. It speaks of a oneness. We tend to enjoy speaking of this oneness. Let me just quickly say hello to Leshna and Sunmari and Jacqueline as well. Good morning, awesome seeing you. This oneness with things, this oneness with everything, this oneness with other humans. But in this oneness, we are also at one with the creator of this universe. The only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. Karabo, good morning. It's awesome seeing you. Right, if you're ready, our meditation today is the Serenity Prayer. I love going inwards and asking the questions. Can you do that without being desperate for the answers though? Are you able to ask a question and trust that if I remain open, the answers will come? So if you're ready, let's see what we find today. You can close your eyes. Let's float away on today's journey together. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. big breath in. Let it all flow away. You can continue with the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill your belly with air, raise yourself up. Stretch out your spine and lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. Once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. And as you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. Enjoyed the words by Jeff Brown saying the only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. What are the things that make us forget our divinity? We have the same force, the same life force, the same life-giving force flowing through each of us. We have access to that divine wisdom all of the time. What are the things that prevent us from feeling like we have constant access to that? For the most part, it's our own inner fears and the volume of the fears inside of us. The things that scare us can speak quite loudly. Whereas the divine within us has no need to speak loudly. It is a whisper. And we only get to hear it when we put the fear down. With every deep breath, with every full body breath, as you release and soften, just imagine with every softening exhale, you can drop whatever you've been carrying. With every softening exhale, you're able to put down another fear, for the moment at least. As you exhale and soften, feel it sliding off your shoulders like a cloak. Let it fall around your feet so that you're able to step out of the things you've picked up and have been carrying. Stand outside of these things and just look. pick up layers of armor in fear to protect ourselves against other humans. We carry things that are not ours to carry. But under all of these layers, underneath all of these fears, we are a part of the same divine. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies to stretch and adjust and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, you can drop your head all the way forward. Roll up your neck muscles in big half circles to the left and also to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward. Big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards. Slowly in big circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. And see if you can curve your spine into an S from your head all the way down to your tailbone. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch, move, adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having stepped into the space of presence as much as we can, the next part of our journey is turning inwards and diving deep inside. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel the muscles inside your body. And invite every muscle to softness. Take a deep breath in. Hold. follow that downwards flow. Feel your shoulders falling, feel your body softening, feel how you are slipping deeper and deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow. Really feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Become aware of what it feels like when the air touches the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in right through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. A few moments of holding your breath inside of you is you holding you inside of you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a long, slow exhale. With your next big breath, you're reminded that you're coming home to you. Can you see yourself sitting at the feet of your soul? Can you open yourself to wisdom from your soul? Take your next big breath. We're starting our journey with the first line of the Serenity Prayer. The first line that asks, please give me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. I want you to repeat to yourself the words, please give me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, turn the words over in your mind and see what they feel like. Take your next big breath. take your next big breath and dive in, feeling yourself sinking deeper and deeper into you. Are you able to ask a question and then let go completely? Ask the question and let the words drift away without a need for an answer, but knowing that your soul listens, and you will be shown if you remain open. With your next big breath, you dive deep into you, will turn it into a question. What is one thing I need to accept? What is one thing that I need to accept that I cannot change? Take your next big breath. Next line of the Serenity Prayer says, please grant me the courage to change the things that I can. As you take your next big breath and as you dive deep into you, repeat the words, turn them over in your mind and see how they feel. Please grant me the courage to change the things that I can. Take your next big breath. With your next big breath, we'll turn it into a question. What is one thing that I do need to change? What is one thing that I do need to take action on and make a change? Take your next big breath. last line says, and please give me the wisdom to know the difference. Because that's not always clear. Not always easy to spot what we should accept and what we should change. Please give me the wisdom to know the difference. In Jeff Brown's words this morning, the only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. It's there. The wisdom is available to you. The question that I like to ask myself is, please show me what I'm not seeing. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, try it out. If it's an honest request, if you're being real, in my experience, we do get shown. Please show me what I am not seeing. Take your next big breath. Take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, maybe a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, soften. Invite softness into every fiber of your being. One more big breath in. And hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. Going back to the words from Jeff Brown this morning, he says, there are two forms of courage in this world. One demands that we jump into action with our armor on, and the other demands that we strip ourselves bare naked and surrender. Our question this morning is, please help me see. Help me see when I need to put on the armor and take action. Where do I need to be surrendered and vulnerable and leave things be? We have a few more minutes of silence left. In this space, you can mull over what might have come up for you this morning, or you can ask the questions again. Where to let go, what to take action on. You might try these out again. Please show me what I'm not seeing. I'll check in with you in a few minutes. The only difference between you and God is that you have forgotten that you are divine. Rumi says the same thing when he says that you are not a drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in a drop. Yes, there is a oneness There's a oneness amongst us. There's a oneness amongst all things. That includes our oneness with the creator of this universe. It flows within each of us. The wisdom is there for you to access. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this serenity prayer. I've always felt myself move closer to clarity through these words. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for remembering to ask. We often wonder about things and don't think to ask. Ask and it will be given to you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the clarity on what to accept, what to accept and surrender to. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the clarity on what to take action on. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being in our circle today. Thank you for diving into your own wisdom and sitting at the feet of your own soul, being open enough to just listen. Hey Anthony, good morning. Thank you, somebody. Have an awesome day. I can see who I can recognize on my screen. Thank you, Charlene, Leshna, Karabo. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you again right here soon. Ciao, ciao.